Nigerian Workers Group demands release of Sowore. 13 others arrested for free Nnamdi Kanu now protest. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. I bring to you another fresh details coming to your listening ears. As the Nigerian Workers Group demands release of Sowore, 13 others arrested for free Nnamdi Kanu now protest. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The Solidarity Network for Workers' Rights (SNWR) has demanded the immediate and unconditional release of human rights activist Omoyele Sowore, alongside 13 other protesters arrested in connection with the Free Nnamdi Kanu now demonstration in Abuja. In a statement signed by its coordinator, Daniel Akonde, the group condemned what it described as the unlawful arrest and detention of Sowore by operatives of the Nigerian police force at the premises of the Federal High Court in Abuja. According to SNWR, the arrest represents a disgraceful attempt by the ruling class and the arrogant heads of the Nigerian police force to silence dissent and crush the rising voices of resistance against bad governance, economic hardship, and state repression. The organization said there was no moral or legal justification for Sowore's detention, adding that it reflected a pattern of ongoing clampdown on civic space and freedom under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. SNWR also condemned the arrest of 13 peaceful protesters, including a loyal and brother to detained IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu, who were allegedly taken into custody and arraigned in Abuja on October 20, 2025. The group said the protesters were merely exercising their constitutional rights to freedom of association and peaceful assembly while demanding justice for Kanu, who has been in detention for nearly 7 years. The statement read, "Beyond imposing harsh neoliberal economic measures that have plunged more than 139 million into poverty while enriching a privileged few, the administration has now intensified its assault on fundamental freedoms. The detained protesters have since been remanded at Kuje prison, and we demand their immediate release as well. We demand, in all possible terms, the immediate and unconditional release of Sowore. His only offense is his courage to speak truth to power and stand with millions of poor and working-class Nigerians suffering under an unjust system that prioritizes the comfort of the few over the survival of the many. The use of state force to intimidate and detain critics is not only a violation of fundamental human rights, but also a reflection of the growing desperation of a government that fears accountability. The continued attack on activists and journalists is a direct assault on the right to freedom of expression and association guaranteed under the Nigerian Constitution and international law. They added, the SNWR stands in unwavering solidarity with Sowore, the 11 detained protesters, and all other political detainees. We call on workers, students, trade unions, civil society groups, and all oppressed Nigerians to rise in unity and demand an end to this authoritarian assault on democratic rights. We affirm that no amount of intimidation can silence the collective struggle for justice, equity, and freedom. My dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, we can all see the way our Nigerian government are treating issues, as it is rightly stated that the only offense of Sowore is just speaking all the truth, just like the person is agitating for Nnamdi Kanu. All these all these things that is going on, I don't understand. But of course, we know that the Nigerian government are really oppressing its citizens, and it's not supposed to be so. We shouldn't be treated as a second class citizens, while they are so good at nepotism of a thing. It is really a shocking one. Why would they arrest them for speaking out the truth? If they are done very well, would these people be roaming around the streets to protest? It will never be possible. My dear listeners, kindly please ensure you like. Please do drop.